Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Pony Mountain, and in this video, we are going to be going over abilities and X Factor changes that are going to be coming to Madden 23. These things are confirmed in the beta, and they are going to be in the game come launch. Yeah, so if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below on any changes you would like to see. I personally would give a list, but it would be way too long and it'd end up being a 30-minute video. But we are going to be talking about changes into the game, X Factors, abilities, new abilities, and things of that nature. So let's get right into it. We are going to start off with the biggest one of them all. And if you guys have played the beta, you guys should have already noticed this. Escape Artist. Escape Artist pretty much almost ruined Madden 22. It kind of did ruin it for a lot of people. A lot of people put the game down as soon as Escape Artist kind of got too bad. And if you guys are one of those people, if you guys have been holding out wondering what happened with Escape Artist, you do not have to wonder anymore. Escape Artist is now an X Factor. Yes, it is an X Factor, and it is hard to get. It's a hard to get X Factor, and those are the absolute worst. They absolutely nerfed Escape Artist to the ground. Granted, I thought Escape Artist was kind of fun, so like I kind of wanted it to be one of those things where Escape Artist was harder to just do. Like I wanted Contains to work, not Escape to be completely nerfed. It's nerfed to the ground. I believe Kyler Murray is the only person in regs who gets it. Lamar Jackson doesn't even get it. He still gets his trust ability where you don't fumble with the quarterback, but Kyler Murray gets it, and it takes, in regs at least, it takes 6 runs of 10 yards. So you need to get 60 yards on the ground for your Escape Artist to be active. Very, very hard because you don't already have Escape Artist. Your quarterback doesn't have that ability to move around in the pocket as fast, so he can keep on getting 10 yards, 10 yards, 10 yards, 10 yards. Escape Artist is nerfed. It's completely nerfed to the ground, and I'm happy about it because I feel like Escape Artist was one of those abilities that kind of helped bad players be really, really decent on offense, and that just shouldn't be the case. It shouldn't be the case, and I'm glad it's an X Factor now, but I wish that they would have just fixed Contains instead of that. Now, the second thing that I am going to talk about is the second thing that breaks Madden, and that's Gunslinger. If you guys don't know, Gunslinger was the reason why next gen Madden was a terrible game defensively. If you take out Gunslinger out of Madden 22, it's a decent game. Unfortunately, the Gunslinger and pass lead elite, if you guys don't know, it dumbs out defenses to the point where they can't react fast enough to actually play the ball. Madden 22 would have a lot of defense. If you guys have ever played the game without those abilities, the defense would be somewhat decent. Now, zones still dumb out, and they played absolutely nothing in the red zone. And when someone puts a streak on the field, for some reason every deep blue goes back to guard that one streak, and it's just flawed logic when it came to EA. But Gunslinger and Pass Lead Elite are two abilities that completely just made it 10 times worse, and that's why defense was so bad. But no one really called for those abilities to be nerfed, but they were nerfed for Madden 23. Gunslinger now is only a speed up of the throwing animation, and it's no longer a speed up of the actual throw velocity. So if you want throws like we have in Madden 22 with Gunslinger, you will need to equip Gunslinger and Pass Lead Elite or Set Feet Lead. Set Feet Lead is the same thing as Pass Lead Elite. It's just you're standing still in the pocket, and you're not going to be able to run around in the pocket and actually throw super fast lasers. That's just not going to be the thing anymore. You need to have Gunslinger and Pass Lead Elite. Pass Lead Elite is stronger. Pass Lead Elite or Set Feet Lead. They're faster throwing velocity when you throw the ball, and Gunslinger is a faster throwing animation. Now, the velocity in the game isn't really that bad, so I don't know how many people are actually going to rock Pass Lead Elite. Gunslinger still might be the move, but Gunslinger is now patched. It's now nerfed. It is now just the throwing animation is faster, and that's it. Now, on the defensive side of the ball, there are a couple new abilities that you guys will need to take note of if you guys are man coverage enthusiasts. If you guys ran one step ahead last year, now it's split into different abilities. there is still one step ahead, and obviously you got the premier cornerbacks in the game that get that. I believe Jalen Ramsey is one of the best. He's the best corner in the game, hands down. If you guys play regular mode, he gets acrobat, bench press, and one step ahead. You can't run a route on him. He's absolutely disgusting. But there are other cornerbacks that have one step ahead, kind of cut in half. And what I mean by that, there is a inside shade. That's what it's called, inside shade, and there is outside shade. And inside shade, Marlon Humphrey from the Ravens has inside shade, and then J.C. Jackson has outside shade. And outside shade is their faster reaction times on cuts to the outside, and inside shade is a faster reaction time on cuts towards the inside. So like if you have somebody that's running a slant and you have somebody with inside shade, he's gonna sit there and glue to that slant going towards the inside. If you have somebody who has that outside shade, he's gonna sit there and he's gonna glue on that receiver towards any corner route, anything like that, anything of that nature. So most people will probably rock inside shade if they are man coverage enthusiasts, while shading towards the outside because it'll help towards corner routes. And then obviously vice versa if you guys are trying to guard other routes. But those are the only defensive ability changes that are in the beta, and they are confirmed to be in the game. I don't know if EA is going to add anything else. I hope they do, because I like the chess match of different abilities in the game. I hope they add a bunch of different offensive abilities, maybe split up other things. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe make red zone threat like outside passes and inside passes, so it's not just one type of thing. You know? Who knows? Now, on the offensive side of the ball, there are a few different abilities. If you guys watched the last video that I posted, it was about my impressions on the game, and one of the major things is low balls being completely nerfed to the ground. But one of the reasons why low balls are nerfed to the ground is because you can't throw to the ground anymore. You can't low ball any passes unless you have low point deadeye. Low point deadeye, brand new ability, as Tannehill just throws a laser to Julio Jones. This is Madden 22 gameplay. This isn't Madden 23, by the way. But low point deadeye, these abilities stretch up to 20 yards. So anything after 20 yards, I don't know why you're throwing a low ball, anything after that, but after 20 yards, this ability does not work. Low point deadeye, perfect pass accuracy on any low passes. Okay, perfect pass accuracy on low passes, which means wheel routes might make a return. I do have to forewarn you guys about that, and this is definitely a video for you guys to kind of get it in your head, the abilities that you might use when it comes to, you know, when the game comes out. Edge threat is back, by the way, just let you guys know. Don't forget, don't I told you guys that first. And then you got high point deadeye. The person that has low point deadeye on regs is Josh Allen. And then you got high point deadeye, which is the same, but for high ball passes. Now, I don't know how many people actually were throwing high ball passes, but I know like during in the red zone, it's the same thing. High balls are not as good. So you have to throw your passes directly to your guy, or you're going to end up overthrowing to interceptions. Now, unless you have one of these deadeye abilities, high point deadeye or low point deadeye, you're going to end up either overthrowing or underthrowing right to one of the defenders. Now, the high point deadeye, the only person in regs that has it is Justin Herbert. It's the only person. So, and the last ability in the game is an ability called Persistent. I'm not too sure if they're going to have a defensive side of this, but the only person that gets this is Cooper Kupp in regs. And what this ability does is it makes it harder to knock your opponent out of the zone. Excuse me, not your opponent. It makes it harder for your opponent to knock you out of the zone. So if you're sitting there and you're almost ready to get your throwing ability and you have this on your quarterback, it's going to be harder. Like he gets sacked or he throws an interception or something like that, it's gonna almost negate the effect of the interception. Obviously, it'll start taking it down one by one. And it's not a bad ability, especially if you guys are rocking something like Bo. Like if Bo Nose makes a return, it's going to be something that'll be really, really, really good. Because even if they tackle you from behind, you're still going to be able to sit there and go crazy and just go. Those are the new abilities that are coming to Madden 23. I hope there's more. Madden Ultimate Team hasn't been dropped in the beta yet, so Excuse me. So I can't sit there and tell you guys everything that's been dropped, but those are the ones that have been confirmed. They are confirmed. They are in the beta. They are playable. They are usable. And I'm just happy that Escape Artist is no longer, it's gone. I cannot wait. This is such a good defensive game. Hopefully the beta doesn't get changed too much, because defense is so good, and I can't wait till the game officially drops, because I don't even want to play Madden 22 anymore. I haven't played Madden 22 because the beta has just been, it's been that good. And again, EA don't love me. That's why I'm not posting gameplay videos, because EA don't love me like that. So I'm posting these videos so that you guys get a nice little brain teaser about what we're gonna be running and what we're gonna be rocking when it comes to Madden 23. Okay. High point, low point, inside shade, outside shade, Gunslinger, Escape Artist is now an X Factor, and then you got Persistent. My name is Pony Montana. If you guys appreciate these details, I will be trying to look at every single playbook as well and dropping all the changes that are in the beta. Those are subject to change as well. I believe in previous years they changed the playbooks completely, so that's honestly one of the reasons why I didn't want to go through. But one little tidbit before I go. 335 wide is now changed to 33 nickel cub or something like that. That's the only noticeable change. My name is Pony Montana. I will see you guys in the next video, man. As always, 2 fingers, deuces. That's 4 fingers. And peace out, you guys.